Hello, hello. We are back. We are playing a new game today. As you can see, we are playing Helldivers 2. I used to play this game a lot back in the day. I have about 200 hours, and I stopped playing at around. Oh, what were those big like 8080 things called from Star Wars? When those big boys came out, basically. I think I kind of stopped playing when a lot of people stopped playing. But yeah, I used to play it back in the day. Really enjoyed it, and started playing it a bit more on this recent update. And I just felt in a mood to play a bit more Helldivers than I did to play Monster Hunter. So taking a little break from Monster Hunter, and we're not doing anything exciting today. We're going to be doing some super credits grinding, so that should be fun. Just chilling, really. I just thought instead of sitting here by myself, I'd invite you guys to come along, see if anyone wanted to join, and just to expand, I suppose, to see if there's any Helldivers I can get watching. So yeah, this will be a Helldiver stream. I'm not sure how long I'll go for. I'll probably go for a little bit. Probably not a long time, but just like a good amount. I just wanna farm some super credits, to be honest. I'm having a look, and I think I didn't update my stream info correctly. Let me just double check just before I jump in. Yeah, there we go. Still had it on the Monster Hunt stuff, and there we go. Helldivers 2. Yeah, so as the title suggests, going to be farming super credits. Just some boring housekeeping stuff before I jump into just playing and talking. Uploaded some videos to the YouTubes. Last two streams have been uploaded. Not last two streams, not including the one yesterday. The two before that have been uploaded. So yeah, the VOD will disappear soon. You can go and just watch the streams instead. But as you can see from that's all the boring housekeeping stuff. As you can see, I have lots of stratagems and stuff like that. So yeah, I've level 75, played the game a lot, 200 hours. I used to really enjoy the game, and I still do, to be honest. It just got a bit boring because I kind of did everything. And I had everything unlocked, and now there's more stuff to unlock, so it feels a bit more like a grind. And with Helldivers, in case you didn't know, or you're watching the VODs and stuff like that, Helldivers is very much one of those games where you have to get the War Bond to get the new content, and the War Bond is 1,000 super credits, and unless you're like consistently playing, then you're not really gonna get it, that 1,000, and you have to pay for it, which is classic Sony. But is what it is. But the game made it very easy to farm super credits, and like medals and stuff like that. All you have to do really is like load into a level 1 mission. You don't need to do anything that complicated. Just load into a level 1, and then just get a jetpack and a nice open field like this, and all you do is just look for stuff. I set my privacy to public by accident. Whoops. I suppose that works out actually, because looks like it seems to be a vault over here. Probably turn it off, but yeah. Oh gosh, flipped it. I'm absolutely horrid at driving this car. I really enjoyed driving the car. Did everyone just leave? Everyone just joined to leave. That's pretty funny. Oh, it wasn't a vault. It's the extraction. Yeah, there's the vault. Cool. Yeah, with these ones, it's better if you're gonna do it yourself to do it with someone else, because there's quite a few vaults that will spawn, and the vaults usually do have super credits in them. So if you're doing it solo, you can't do the vaults. You just have to do these, and you got the chance to get like requisition slips, medals, guns, and that kind of thing from it. So if you were able to open the vaults, it just ups your chances, so it's better to usually do that. This mission isn't great, but the other one wasn't great either. But all you're doing is just driving around. You don't want to spawn with anything with water on it. Super credits, there you go. You don't want to spawn with anything with the water on it. Water's bad, it's not your friend. What you do want to spawn is like big open worlds like this one, Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything in that. Big open worlds. Oh gosh. Big open worlds, you want to have fast mobility, so I'm trying to get used to the car, so the car's pretty good. If you don't have the car, that's fine, just get the jetpack. Jetpack's good, I spawn with that anyway, and when I flip the car like I have just done, then I'm going on the jetpack now. Jetpack's great, you just need to be careful with the recharge on it. Sorry, not the recharge, the speed. Damn it, metal. The speed of it, sorry, just because you're going to go really fast. And if you go too fast, you're going to stumble, so you just want to let go like your W key, or just not, like I just did. Let go of your W key, or press S, let go shift, and then you should be able to land on your feet. Damn, we're just getting medals now. I had a pretty good run before. But yeah, to be honest, I've not really got anything to talk about. I'm just honestly playing the game, and I'm not sure how interactive I'm gonna be. I also have family over as well, which is another kind of like added added distraction. I might just have to mute myself for a bit. Super creds, let's go. So yeah, I'm just thought I'd stream, to be honest, just because I'm by myself, and I've been enjoying streaming lately, so why not, eh? Yeah, cool. This game is, if you haven't got it, it's, I don't know how you've been like, must have been like living under a rock, to be honest, but damn it, nothing good. But it's a really good game. It's very cut and dry. The studio Hourhead's really good. Unfortunately, Sony own it, so there was a lot of issues with Sony doing it, and they did the wrong thing. They kept on nerfing a lot of stuff instead of like just kind of buffing other stuff, which really cost them their player base. But it's a really small studio. I think they had too big of a player base, and I don't think they would have been able to keep up with it anyway. But I think they've gone to a much more manageable size now, especially after this update. A lot of people have returned, so that's nice. I think I've got everything, so I'm going to leave this one. But yeah, you basically just load into like a level 1 mission, and then you leave it. So you can't really farm samples, you can do the mission and stuff, but it's really going to add to your time. You really just want to be getting in and out of these ones. And when you leave, you get a new mission. So let's see here. See, lots of this is like cut off, so that means it won't like group it together, it'll just get rid of some of the spawns. So this planet now isn't great. And you want to do one as well because it's a really small map. Let's have a look at this. Lots of hills, but I think this one should be alright, this planet. Let's just see if there's a nicer planet. No, this is a bad planet. All the trees and stuff, really low visibility. Is there something up here? There is. No, we'll head over to have a look at some of the bots. Trees are okay. That's a bad one. That's not a great one. It's not a great one. It's not a great one. That's okay. Not great. Not great. Not great. That's a good one. You want something like big and open. You want like no water. Oh, see, like half of that map's covered in water, so that's not good. And again, you're basically just looking for something to maximize the amount of stuff you can get. I don't think any of them are great, to be honest. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, I don't really like doing this, but we're gonna go back to Fenrir, but we're gonna up the difficulty to get some new missions. I don't recommend upping the difficulty because it then opens the map up a bit, makes it a bit bigger, and you do get more drops because it's bigger, but it then takes more time. And with the odds that you've got, it's easier to do it on one because you're finding them all a lot quicker. So over like the period of an hour, you'll farm more. But you know, if there's no missions about, I don't see why that would be a problem. And then obviously as well, you want to be choosing like light armor as well. So you want like 50 armor to get maximum speed, And usually when I fight bugs anyway, I usually use light armor. Um, so it doesn't really matter about the perk, because there isn't really like amazing perks like stamina regen perks or anything like that. But yeah, anything to basically speed you up is what you're looking for here. Cool.
Let our enemies choke upon their territorial ambition. Sending down support weapon.
I used to play this game so much that I used to have macros on my keyboard. I've got some macro buttons on the left of it, just some like free buttons that you're able to program up because it's a Logitech one. And I used to have macros for like reinforcement at 500 kg because they used to be like my go-tos. See what I mean? Like, I'm really not clicking a lot, and I'm just drifting about like that.
There's something here.
Requisition slips, not what I'm looking for. I find requisition slips so easy to get that farming them just seems like a waste. I think it'd be really cool. I forgot to do thingy again. Come on, get in.
Found something.
I really need to set my priority.
I'm on it.
Tagging location.
I'm on it.
Oh, come on. There we go. Super creds, like loads as well. 20. Love that. I feel really sorry for this guy because I'm just going to be leaving.
Found something.
Nice, more super creds.
Found something.
Nice, more super creds. I think I should be maximum, to be honest. I don't think anything will spawn in here, but I'm just gonna
You
go.
are leaving the mission area.
Oh gosh, ow.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
Support weapon.
Oh, I didn't realize I could ping that. It's a good weapon as well, actually, that one.
Found something.
Nothing good. I think we've maxed out the super credits anyway, to be honest. We'll head down the bottom, to be fair. Ramp. God, this thing is so good for like travel times. Have I found this yet? I don't think so.
Found something!
Oh gosh.
I'm on it.
Out of stims!
Maybe I'll just help this guy, you know? Oh, whoops. Maybe I'll play some low-level missions with this guy. Oh gosh. Oh, come on, come on. There we go, nice. Yeah, I think that's all the loot we're gonna get, to be honest with you. We'll check over here. Oh, we've already done that one, haven't we? Oh gosh.
Contact spotted! Prepare to exterminate!
Oh, that would have been so cool if I hit that.
Log tunnel free! Last reload!
Damn.
Calling down a sentry!
Oh gosh.
Requesting tac-tac! Throwing supply beacon! Tac-tac inbound! Reloading.
I lost a wheel. Wonder if he's got any ammo in that. I would have quit by now, but I feel like this guy's too new and I forgot to set my privacy, so I just want to let him get some XP. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, okay, I thought he'd have something. He killed me. He's got the arc thrower. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Oh, cute. Sorry, I should have said it to friends only. That was my fault. Oh, I feel a bit bad for that. When you
But a
do
single
a
triumph
mission
more
on a higher
and the
difficulty, it resets the other missions. So now that I've done that one, I can go back to the ones and then clear off the one.
Orbital thrusters.
This one looks a bit more rocky than usual.
Orbit synchronized. Hellpod launch initiated.
But I suppose that is what it is. It is what it is, and what it is, it is. Oh, cool, Swan, directly on something.
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers. Sending down support weapon.
Only a medal. Oh, I got on the wrong side. I was like, why am I not moving?
Found something!
Just a medal.
Found something!
Nothing good.
Found something!
This will be something good, I reckon. I lied. Don't be anything over there, because that's the objective, so we'll head this way. We've done this, right? Yeah, we have. A vault. That's what I get for kicking the other guy. Oh god. Oh, come on, don't. Come on, flip, flip. Ah. Yep, that's what I get for not... I looked at the screen. I looked to see if anyone had joined. Why did I do that?
There's something here.
Oh, I always do it too early. That has to be the biggest waste, is when they spawn a gun in it. I've got my guns.
I found something.
I just need super credits. I've already maxed out everything else. I feel like there should be something over there, you know. Bet I'm wrong. It just feels like there's a gap here, you know.
Liberty shield
Oh, it's a
me!
vault.
There's something here.
Cool. We'll just check out up here and then quit. Don't think we're gonna get any from this one, annoyingly. But yeah, I started today on and I said tonight. Started today on like 570 or something. Got a few, and then I got the new primary weapon that's come out in the superstore, and then now I am. What am I doing now? now I've just been going for like a new war bond. Because I've just got maxed medals and stuff like that, so I just need a new war bond desperately. Oh, that's a good little mine, that is. And I got a 1 in 100 chance earlier. I got 100 super credits, which is nice. A nice little buff. Oh, that was a good snipe, and I don't think there's anything in it. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I'll just check out up here, just in case. It'll be a hell bum.
I found something.
Yeah, you found nothing is what you found. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's it. Cool. Return ship alone. Yeah, so I don't think that's that too bad. We've earned at least like 200 and... I'd say even like 300 already. I've not been playing for that long. And like, to be fair, like one of them was 100, so I shouldn't have earned that much, but... No water? Nope, just no half of the map.
One last step.
No half of the map. And no half of the map. Maybe it doesn't respawn them. I thought it did.
Mission coordinates locked. Help hub.
I feel like my screen's tearing a little bit. Have I got VSync on? Let's just turn that on. Let's just see if that's a bit smoother. Annoyingly, my PC isn't amazing. It's only 9th gen. So yeah, it's pretty old, but I've whacked a 4070 in there to really just help it out. And then a few months ago, I changed the CPU from an i5 to an i9, just because there was one really cheap going for like 150, and that's really helped out with like the frame rates and stuff, even though it's 9th gen. But it is just 9th gen, so you can't do that much with it. And I've got about 64 gigs of RAM in it. So I've really tried my best to keep it good, but I feel like this year coming up I'm gonna have to go 14th gen or something, 13th gen, just to make, because it's just struggling to keep up with these newer games, you know. It's not built for it. But when I upgrade the motherboard, it's going to be a big faff. Because I need to get new RAM, probably get a new CPU cooler with it, a new motherboard, new CPU obviously. So it's not only going to be a big faff, it's going to be just a lot to do. Which is, in a way, is a bit exciting, to be honest. Because like I've got, oh gosh, no, I just did 360. So I've got like loads to customize it with, but there's loads that can go wrong as well. So you know when you get a bit nervous, just randomly, that's kind of how I'm feeling. I know I can do it because I've researched it loads already. It's just one of those things. That car better still be drivable. Nice. 10 super credits. Oh god, come on, don't do this to me. No. Was it up there I spawned? No, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure I'm max medals. Yeah, I am. I don't know why I did that. I knew I was max medals. Oh god, I should have let go of shift and W. When I used to play as well, I used to use the jetpack and the eruptor and the stalwart a lot, with like a grenade pistol, just because I really liked the loadout. But the jetpack wasn't really good because it had such a high cooldown. But it ever since coming back, I've really been in love with it because I used to really like it back then anyway. But now it just has this like amazing. Because honestly, it used to take like 30 seconds till you got like another charge. Something crazy like that, but now it's like every 5 seconds or so. It really just fuels up like immediately.
There's something here.
And you wouldn't be able to like move your character with it as well. Because the way you're looking is the way you've got to shoot. So it's just received buffs, and I really like that for it. One cool effect with the jetpack as well is if you'll notice my cape, the bottom of it's all tattered now. If when you use the jetpack, after like 2 jumps, your cape burns up, so it's like a bit more realistic because obviously you're wearing a cape. I just thought that was always a little cool tidbit. I'm also healing because it then fully regens my stam. So I'm using it for the stam and not the health. I shouldn't have gone through the water. Oh, come on. God, I missed my car. Oh, come on. We'll do it off this rock here. Oh, come on. I've fallen on like all of them now.
I found something.
Yeah, you did. You found junk. Okay, I think that was just a bad landing right then. Oh, of course it was a bad landing. I think I just landed on something. Is what I meant.
Near your location.
There's something here.
Yay, super creds. I'm not sure how much else is going to spawn in this one, to be honest. I think that's going to be it. There wasn't anything in this like middle bit. Yeah, that looks like it. Let me just do a quick sweep. That looks like it. Cool. 270. If I can stream for like a couple hours, I reckon I could get a war bond.
One shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae gestates within the glue as the operation is failed.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Bum, bum, bum.
Orbit synchronized. Hellpods pod launch initiated.
So last night I watched a film, a new one on Netflix, with Taron. Oh, what's his name? Taron something. The one from Kingsman, the main actor, like the kid one. And then I don't know the other guy's name as well, but he's also really famous. I should not have spawned up here.
Save this planet from infestation.
Good vantage point though, to be fair. I suppose we'll just go down this way. Ow. Yeah, I think it was called Carry On. And basically this guy is TSA, so like airport security, and they basically like try to smuggle like this bomb on, and he has to like do it or they're gonna kill his girlfriend or something, you know. And do you know what? I thought the film was really good. It kept my attention for like the whole film, and I thought it was really good the way the plot came together. And I genuinely thought it was a decent film. I just didn't like the end of it. I think it was all too happy ending, you know. You know, when a film just wraps up and it's just I'm sorry for the spoiler on the happy ending, but but it was just a bit too like, oh, I knew you could do it. Oh yeah, this has gone well. Oh yeah, I've done my dream and got my dream job now. Yeah, and it was just, I just felt a bit like, and oh yeah, and there was like, oh, I made it with my best friend. Yeah, great. Everything's just come together because of that. Wow. And it was just, I just felt like it was a bit like in the film. I know obviously, and this is a bit of a spoiler, so sorry, but like he gets told not to do something. He gets told not to snitch, or they're gonna start killing people. And he tries to snitch 3 times, and they let him go with it twice. And then on the 3rd time, they kill someone because of it, to show they're like not messing about. And I'm just like, to be honest, like in that situation, it's just a bit. You need to understand that your actions are gonna have consequences a bit better. And he really, I did nothing spawn here. That's infuriating. And I understand like it's this crazy scenario, and he needs to like think about what's best, you know, and try to save the people. But did he like? I just don't feel like he should have. He should have been like a bit more up front, I reckon. Like if he was gonna do it, just do it, and then you could have skipped the whole 2nd and 1st chance. Do you know what I mean? Nice, super creds. Because I just felt like needlessly that person died, and then there was someone else that got stabbed with a pen later on. And that was the actor from Breaking Bad that plays Hank. And I was like, oh, sick. The actor from Breaking Bad that plays Hank, playing like another kind of cop role, and he looks really old in that as well, actually. But I was like, cool. I've not seen him since like Breaking Bad, to be honest. I wonder how good he's gonna be. And he gets fucking stabbed in the neck with a pen. I was just like, there was absolutely no need for that. And some other guy in a very similar situation where his partner got taken hostage. He gets killed as well, and I'm just a bit like, why wouldn't, like, I don't know. I just felt like some people needlessly died. You know, it was kind of, in my opinion, a little bit lazy, the writing, where they were just like, oh, we're just gonna kill this person just to add a bit of drama, you know, instead of kill this person to kill that person. They were just like, oh, we're just gonna kill this person so that, you know, we don't have to carry on writing them. And I was like, that's a fair enough reason, you know. If you don't want to keep on writing them, then you don't have to, but at least make it a bit interesting, you know, the way they die, or they die for a good reason. But yeah, I genuinely, with all that being said, I know obviously just slated it for a little bit, but it's one of those things where you always, oh, for fuck's sake, I'll flip the car. It's one of those things where you always look back on something with and easy to remember the negative things about it rather than the positive things. But genuinely, it held my attention for basically the whole film. It was just at the end, it didn't, because I didn't agree with the ending. But genuinely decent film. I enjoyed it. It was about 2 hours long. Felt it was a bit long. But I thought the actors were pretty good in it, to be honest. The guy that plays the bad guy, I thought he was pretty good. It's crazy how old he looks now, though. I think I've seen Taran, or Tarot, whatever his name is. I think I've seen him do better stuff. Ouch. So I don't think it was his best role. But ultimately, I thought it was a decent whack. Would recommend. Really only get one super credit from this? Oh, I landed that. Didn't think I would. We'll head over this way, just see if there's anything there, but I think that's it, to be honest. I'm not sure if I can notice the difference with this V-Sync on either. Ouch.
Tactical asset near your position.
Out of stiffs.
Oh, I landed it. Bet you didn't think I would. I think that's it, to be honest. Not the most successful, not the least successful. Yeah, cool. 290. Come on, 1,000.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer. This world needs your righteous extermination, Helldiver.
Mission
I think
coordinates
the
locked.
voice,
Hellpods Prime.
what is it? The voice actors in this game are really good, and I think with their kind of like ironic TV in the hull, where it would just be like,
Orbit synchronized.
oh, democracy has been spread, and sorry, and they'll say stuff like managed democracy and stuff like that. I always just find that
Launch the mission.
it's just funny. It just is funny. I think the Arrowhead Studio is they do their job well, and they really enjoy doing their job. I feel like, because they produce such a kind of like effortless game almost, where they've kind of just got this kind of cult following as well with some of the people.
The uncontrolled spread of the Terminus ends today.
And it's really sad, to be honest, because the game was in such a peak position at the start of the year, and it really did well. It really did. It pushed a lot of boundaries for the industry, and it really showed that no matter what company is bankrolling it, the gaming community, they just want your output, you know. Don't feed us some little hake bit of crap that you've spent millions on and got really good licensing agreements for and all this kind of jazz. Just take your time and make a good, honest game. And it's just sad because they obviously, with the first game, Helldivers 1 had like a peak player count of, oh gosh, flipped it again. Had a peak player count of like, what was it? It was like 10k or something like that. And oh come on. Oh come on. Yeah, it had a peak player count of like 10k, I want to say. And Helldivers 2, like immediately, was hitting like 400k on Steam. And when I first got the game, got the wrong side again, I had to queue to get into the game because their servers couldn't take it, and they had like a peak player count of, I want to say, like 800k or something like that, and that was like just on release, you know. I just came backwards by accident, you know. So like they obviously didn't expect that they were making, you know, I'm sure that they believed they were making some honest to God like amazing game, like all companies must do, but I just don't think they realized how good it was, the thing that they were making, and the demand for it. So they just couldn't keep up with it. They just really couldn't. And obviously they wanted the game to be a bit more fleshed out, and they wanted to work with the community and stuff. And one of the things that they did that I thought was really cool. Oh no, I didn't mean to drive down here. Cool, we can get out. I'm not. If you played the original, like back in like February or March time, you remember the old meta used to be the breaker shotgun, a shield generator backpack for extra health, a railgun, and like a 500 kg or something like that. That was like the meta, and it was so good that if you weren't using it, you'd get like kicked because the other weapons just didn't perform anywhere slightly near that combination. Oh, and obviously like the Redeemer secondary, which is still pretty sick to this day. And it was so good that they obviously had to 2 volts. God damn it. They obviously had to nerf it to make the game a bit more balanced and make the game a bit more like it is today, where there's so many different loadouts and each one of them is viable in their own right. But they did. Was that a radar? I'll do that actually. Yeah, I'll go do the radar.
Bug hunt spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Yeah, so this combination was so viable that even against like bots and bugs, you'd be using the same thing over and again. Even if you were facing a different kind of enemy, you'd be using the same loadout. So they obviously had to change it. And what they did was they nerfed the breaker, and when they nerfed it, they said due to like the popularity, and like this wasn't like what they said to us, they just said they put out like a message from like Super Earth, and Super Earth was like, due to the demand for this gun, it's meant that the we've had to change the ammunition because we can't keep up with it, and we've had to lower the mag size. So instead of just saying we're nerfing the gun, they changed the appearance, and it went from like this barrel gun, which is on the other breaker guns, to this like almost some machine gun mag looking thing. And then the bullets did less damage and stuff. So they nerfed it, but they didn't just say, we're nerfing this. They said, right, what we're doing is we're because of the demand, because everyone's using it, we have to change it. And how they changed it was like your actions actually have consequences. So because you used all of this, okay, cool, I didn't miss anything. Because you used all this, it's now changed the game. So what we do actually has an effect, and I just thought that was a really cool way of doing it, instead of just putting like a COD objective. You know, like when COD would nerf it, they just put out patch notes and say, this is how the patch is changing, this gun's been changed, the ammunition's been changed. They were like, no, because you're genuinely using the weapon too much, you've put a demand from Super Earth, and they can't keep up with the demand, so now you're in the situation where you can't use it the same like you was. And they did the same with the railgun. I can't remember what they said for the railgun's excuse, but it's a similar sort of thing, like where the rail cores are unstable now because of the mass demand, so they're not going to be as effective. That's just really cool. It's just a really cool way of doing it. It's just outside the box, especially for the game industry. And they just really changed the way that some people view games. And it showed that a little company can do just as well as a big company, as long as the output meets. And obviously the bigger company has more resources, so they're more likely to put out a better output, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're putting out that better output, because some companies can get lazy and they'll just be, okay, our fans are gonna subscribe and they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, and yeah, they just kind of get a bit lazy with it, and they're like, right, this works, so just put out 20 more games of those in the same sort of font, and yeah, we'll make millions. And it kind of does work. You get these like loyal fans that are following their favorite game, even if the game isn't as good as it used to be and the company's got a bit lazy.
Hellpods Prime.
But yeah, Arrowhead had this like massive following because they just released such a solid game, and they just obviously couldn't keep up with it, and they tried their very best to. And they did make a few mistakes, like the constant nerfing of stuff was something that didn't really sit well with the community, because it's a PvE game and it's just like, just make the enemies harder. If you're gonna do that, just make the enemies harder, increase difficulty. Which is kind of fair enough, but with this kind of game, what they would do is they'd set it out. It's a bit like zombies on COD, where they'd start at a level that they think is reasonable, and then they'd adjust that level based off how the community play the game and what becomes meta. So because of how many players, they were just constantly doing this because they had all this information that they needed, how they wanted the game to play. And nice super credits, and the community just didn't like it. And you know, to be fair, it wasn't something that I liked either. I just thought, it's a PvE game, what's the point in nerfing something? Just let it be and just make the enemies harder, you know, just buff it, just make it difficult. And I'd say that's probably the biggest, if not the only thing they did wrong. I think one thing that really hit the community hard, and it lost quite a lot of famous streamers from playing it as well, and it wasn't their fault, it was Sony's fault, but it was having to link your account to a Sony platform. And they did this after release, which meant that if you had bought the game and you didn't have a Sony account, you were kind of going to lose access to the game. And when they did it, they were like, this is going to be like effective immediately, so you need to do this like now, or you're not going to be able to play Helldivers. But because of Sony's terms and service, not all countries, there's like a big list of like loads of countries, like I think, I want to say more than 100, but I'm honestly not certain, but it's something like that, where it's like, it's close to 100 can't make Sony accounts because of the terms and service that Sony put in their conditions, and the country just simply won't let their citizens to make these accounts, which is valid, you know. The country doesn't need to obey to sort of Sony's rules and regulations, but because of that, they've then bought a game that they no longer can play, which doesn't make sense, because they bought the game, like they were allowed to play the game, and then now you've changed the rules. And I think, to be fair, Steam and Sony were doing refunds for it, but it's not the point. It's like, now this country can't play a game that's really cool because Sony wants them to make an account. Like, just go away, don't do that. And that's still a thing, even to this day. That's still a thing, which is why some people haven't returned to Helldivers, as a point of, you need to change that, and then I'll start playing it again. To be honest, I'm on their side, but I've not got the same kind of activism, where I just enjoy playing the game, I enjoy playing it with my friends, and that's good enough for me. But I'm not gonna ignore that, you know. I won't not talk about that, and I'll always bring it up whenever it comes across, when I'm giving people a review of Helldivers. I'm not gonna hide the fact that. And it's not Arrowhead. Like I was saying, it's not Arrowhead. It's Sony that have done this. And I can understand why Sony would want that, because they want people to make these PlayStation accounts that they want, and they want the data as well, obviously. But I just felt it was cruel. Like, if if this was something that happened from the get-go, where you had to have a Sony account to buy it, then it would have been a different story. But obviously Arrowhead can't do anything about it because Sony's the bankroller.
Found something.
It just felt, like I said, it just felt tight. It was just a bit horrid. Like, why limit the game to such a small area? Just let everyone play it. But I suppose it's kind of the same thing with most arguments, you know, where a lot of people are in the same kind of zone, and it's a company decision, and, you know, companies can be a bit heartless sometimes. But yeah, honestly, I think the game is a very solid game. Has good foundations. The Arrowhead community is amazing. I think they're an amazing company. They really care about the output they do, and they care about their fan base. And one thing they did, which is another thing I always want to bring up, is how Arrowhead donated lots of money to children in need. And what they did, in case you don't know, is they did this like major order, and in Helldivers you get these major orders which are like community orders, and in these community orders they'll talk about a few different things, and they'll be like, so basically you've got to do this, you've got to save this place, you've got to rescue this place, blah blah blah, and you've got this like big community objective where you have to liberate a planet. And they do this objective, and they give you like rewards from it, and it could even be something really cool, like a stratagem, like an actual weapon to use in the game, or it could just be like loads of rewards, like loads of goodies. And it just it was just really cool because, oh god, I just died by a meteor. It was really good what they did. They were like, so what you can do is you can save this planet. I don't think I cleared that. I think a meteor just cleared that. They were like, you can save this planet, and we'll give you a new anti-tank mine, I think it was at the time. Or, because that's a research planet, and it's currently working on that tank. Or, you can save this other planet, and it will give you no rewards, but if you do save that planet, it's full of super Earth civilians, so you'll be saving countless lives in like children's hospitals and that kind of thing. And it's this really beautiful moment where people actually saved the planet that gave no rewards but was the morally correct thing to do, even though it was a virtual game and it wasn't real life. And then Helldivers, like the actual company, Arrowhead Studio, donated loads of money to children's to the charity. I forgot what it's called, children's health or something like that, whatever it is. But yeah, they donated like a ton of money. I think it was like $4,000 to this company, to the charity, because of the Helldivers. And there's loads of this good kind of this good kind of like community spirit where everyone was just like, we actually did a good thing, and the company rewarded us in real life for that and not just in the game. So your actions can have real life consequences, and that was just really cool. I think it was just a really smart move, and it'd be really cool to see other companies do something similar like that. But yeah, I'll always have a place in my heart for Helldivers. I think it really set a really good example in the industry, and there's a lot of valuable lessons for companies to learn from it. You know, like making the accounts and linking the accounts. I think that was a silly thing to do after the game had already released. And there was other things like you know, the real life aspect of it, where maybe you can do things in real life for people to do. And I think there was just a lot of community, and like the weapons as well, like the reloads and the way they look and this kind of thing. And like when you have a certain effect, it might change the way you reload a gun. And I think they just really cared about wanting to make a solid game, and they were just a bit of a perfectionist about it. And I just think it was a really good example to set, and a lot of lessons can be learned from Helldivers. And that's why I think it should have won Game of the Year, to be honest, in my opinion. I think Astrobot, from what my friends have played on it, say it's a fun game, like Little Big Planet, kind of Mario style. I personally don't think it should have won Game of the Year. Might be a controversial thing to say. I know it's a good game, but I just don't think. I think to win Game of the Year, you need to have an industry impact.
Let us
You need
decide
to
where to enter the fray.
do something in your industry that's either different or it impacts the industry in a positive way, and not just release a good game. You know.
Coordinates locked.
And I think Astrobot has really good reviews, and it did very well.
Engaging
But the reason I think
orbital
it shouldn't have won Game of the Year is because I think Black Myth Wukong should have won it. And that's okay for me to say because I have not played either of those games now.
orbit.
So I have no stake on either side here. There's two sides, and I think Black Myth Wukong should have won it because of the fact that Black Myth Wukong did something different. And I know that Souls games typically do win. And even though it's not a Souls game, it's a Souls-like. And apparently it's not even like that, to be honest. Apparently it's quite an easy game, and not Souls-like. But anyway, I think Black Myth Wukong should have won it because of the type of genre that they were going for, in the culture that they were setting that genre in. Because Souls-likes always do well, but this is the first sort of like Souls-like that was based in like Chinese mythology, and the game did super well. And I think now it's a fair assumption to say other games are gonna look at the success of Black Myth Wukong and say, sick, Chinese mythology, that hits hard, that's doing well, let's go with that. Whereas when they look at Astrobot, they're like, Mario, great, let's just do that. Sandbox kind of game. And there's nothing wrong with a sandbox game. Like I'm saying, Astrobot, it was from what I've heard, it's a good game. Nothing wrong with the game. I just think it didn't have the same impact that a Game of the Year game should have. Which isn't a bad thing. Not all games need to have that. But I think for a game to get Game of the Year, it needs to do more, you know, it needs to appeal a bit more. And I think Helldivers really did hit that criteria quite well, and they had obviously a lot of controversy, which is why I think that it shouldn't have won it at the same time. But it also did a lot of things right. I think if it won Game of the Year, it would be setting a bad example for things like the account base, but it would have been setting a good example for other things, so it would have been like a bit of a double-edged sword to give it Game of the Year. But at the same time, it should have won for a few reasons, but I think Black Myth Wukong was definitely a safer pick, because it just introduced, you know, it didn't change the game, you know, that kind of game exists already, but it set it in a different way in Chinese mythology, and there's not lots of games that do that, you know, like Smite does incorporate, like the game called Smite, which is basically like League of Legends, but with gods instead of heroes and champions. They're based off real life religions. They have gods like Ra in there from like, oh gosh, which one's Ra from? I can't remember, but they have all these different religions in here, like the Buddhism and Hinduism, and even like some of the older ones like Nordic gods and stuff like that. And they have quite relevant, they have, you know, these different types of gods, but ooh, 2 sets, nice. But yeah, I think Black Myth Wukong, because that's came out, because it's done well, people are going to have a look, and they're going to want to get, make like a game set in Chinese mythology, which is really good, because it not only brings awareness to that sort of time in Chinese religion and the history of China, but it also changes the industry, you know? So it's doing, another 20. So, you know, it's doing good. You know, it's not just existing, and it's not just a good game, it's also bringing awareness to other parts of real life, and other parts that deserve... Ow, I just ran over my leg. No other parts that deserve some attention. I think that's just a really good thing. I think it really is. We got 40 from this, that's good enough for me. I don't think we're going to find anything else. I think it's 40 or 50 is the cap anyway, so I'm fine losing 10 just to start in another one. But yeah, I think that's my opinion anyway. I think Helldivers did some really good things that they should have won for, and they did win an award, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what award they won, but I feel like Black Myth Wukong should have won it over Astrobot because it had more significance, more impact to the industry than Astrobot. Whereas we all know, kind of like a Mario, it works. It's worked for ages.
Orbit synchronized.
But yeah. That's why I like Helldivers though. I think it did a lot, and I think it was quite clear that if they were going to carry on their track and not make any mistakes, that they were going to get Game of the Year. And they did make some mistakes. Not necessarily their fault, but the game did make mistakes, and it cost it Game of the Year. But good game overall. Good game. The soundtrack as well. That intro music just iconic. Iconic soundtrack.
History will remember your deeds this day. Deploying equipment package.
I'm still learning the code for the car. Let's head this way. Is that a radar tower? Yeah, it is. We'll go get that. That'll make our life a lot easier. But, yeah, do you know what? Since there's new content in the game, I really have got that Helldivers vibe again. And I used to just play the game, like, by myself, even though it's really good with friends. I could just play it by myself as well as with friends. And I think because of how much I loved it, it kind of ruined it. Because I just ended up playing it too much and like unlocking everything. Oh, come on. There we go.
Deploying sentry.
Oh gosh, ouch.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
You're deaded.
Helldiver, reporting to the front.
How much we got now? 400. I think we're doing really well, to be honest. We are doing really well. I just really want a new Warbond, and I don't want to spend any money. Because it's Christmas! Is that thing going to attack my car? I don't think V-Sync's working either. Could be that I'm streaming as well, to be fair. But I'm pretty sure it's my i9, to be honest. Sorry, my 9th gem. Even though it's an i9, it's 9th gem. It's just not got the same components that you need. When I used to play before, the actual reason I got an i9, actually, the reason I went to upgrade my PC and learned about upgrading it was so that I could play Helldivers better. We did miss some bits. Okay, we'll go back for those, just because then we won't have to go back. Yeah, the reason I actually started to learn how to upgrade my PC was because of Helldivers. Oh, it's got a fucking flat. It's not even got a tyre, not flat. Oh gosh, yeah, this is horrid. We might ditch it. Probably not though, it's still quite fast. Oh, that was a shot. Oh, I didn't even blow up the barrel as well. That was a good shot. I'm gonna clip that. Every time I'm clipping, I'm having to tab. I'm not even sure if that clipped actually. There we go. That clipped anyway. I'm having to tab and then click the button. And I don't know if that, I don't think that's the fastest way at all, but I did have a look a little bit online. It's just a corpse, hellbomb. I did have a look online and there's these stream decks that people get, but they seem quite expensive. I think you can bind your OBS buttons and stuff to it. So, might have to look at one of those in the future, but with Christmas and I just got some new tattoos, that's not going to be for a while at minimum. Requisition slips. Oh gosh. Ouch. I wonder if this is the best way to farm super credits. It definitely works. Back in back when I used to play, the Alt F4 glitch still worked as well, where you basically just load into a level 1 mission until you found... Yeah, I'm not driving this anymore, can't be bothered. You basically load into a...
Dropping a pin.
Oh, head roll. You basically load... Sorry, I'm saying the same thing. You load into a level 1 mission and you keep loading into a level 1 mission until you found a perfect one where you'd get like 40 to 50 credits that you could access. And instead of completing the mission or just abandoning it like it had been, you just Alt F4, and when you Alt F4, you still kept the mission, so you could literally jump back into it, and they'd all all the super credits would be in exactly the same spots they were. It'd be the same map and everything like that. So it was quite easy to actually farm super credits back when I used to play. And then they patched that obviously, and they still got this mission here. Like they still got the low missions where you can find them quite easily, but if you Alt F4, it just kills the mission anyway. So it's not the same, but yeah, this is the method that happened after that, and I think this is the best one to do. I'm not 100% sure. Could be wrong.
Last reload.
There's some ammo about. Ooh, super creds, saw those. Give us 100, go on. Come on, 100. Damn it. I can't remember if I looted that one over there. Oh, pardon me, apologies. Sneezing's a weird one. I'm not a big sneezer, you know. I think that's the first time I've ever sneezed on stream, but I'm really not a big sneezer. It's like kind of a once a month thing, even like a bit of a treat, to be honest. Yeah, I've already looted this, cool. 4:30. Yeah, really like once a month I'll sneeze. It's crazy. And I used to like, honestly, in school, I honestly used to think like when people were sneezing around me, I was like, how on earth are they doing that? Like what's going on for them to actually sneeze? It's crazy.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
But yeah, not a big sneezer. Fun fact. While I'm loading in here, I'm just gonna nip to loo and get some water. So back in a sec.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I am back. I didn't mute my mic. I'll
There's something here.
honestly hope that none of that was heard because I've got an ensuite. Yeah, if I'll be uploading this, I'll have to just double check. That's quite funny. I wonder if it's against TOS to piss. God, imagine that. Like 2 followers gets banned from Twitch because Piss is on stream. Oh, is that a radar station over there? Are they attacking my car?
Objective located.
Yeah, we'll go radar station. I know there's something near me, but I can always drive back. Oh, come on, don't flip. Thank you. I wonder how deep this can actually go.
Found something.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're okay, we're okay. Oh god, Jesus. Well, that didn't go well. Kill it.
Joining the fray.
Give me that. Give me. Oh, where's my backpack? There it is. Ow. I know I don't need to shoot it that much, but they usually run without a head, don't they? So. Nearly got it. See if I can get it with that. Too high. That one? Ooh, nearly.
Last reload.
Nearly. Oh, that's annoying.
Sending down sentry.
Turn it a little bit to the left. I turned it. Oh no, I turned it the right way. I thought I did it the wrong way then.
Mission map updated.
Cool. That's helpful.
Objective completed.
Let's head down this way to grab whatever that is. Then we'll head north. Ouch. Boom. Oh god. I wonder if we can blow it from flipping. I flipped it loads, especially. Oh god, what the heck? What happened? What what on earth just happened then? I got like crushed. Yeah, we'll head north, get those 4, and then head east and get the other 4. Shit. Probably using that sniper's better actually to open stuff. I think if you put it in D for drive, it just does it automatically, the shift gears, which is a lot better.
Have a taste of democracy.
Ouch. Oh, my turret's going off. Look at it go. Super creds, give me 100, come on. Damn. Oh, ouch, ouch. No, this isn't how it... Oh, that's how it goes. Come on. Just a vault anyway. Yeah, doing this with 2 people is a lot better because I bet there's some super credits in that. I bet there's some super credits in that as well. Imagine if my 100 was in one of those. I'd be so annoyed. There's got to be like an exploit to get inside of them, I reckon. I'll probably have to learn that if I'm ever going to do this grind again. Especially on stream. That'd be quite cool to do. Can you do exploits on stream? I have no idea. Might be against TOS. I think we've already done that one. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Ouch. Give me some super creds. Nope, an arc thrower. I wasn't holding shift or W then, I'm pretty sure. Let's go this way. Yeah, I chose right. Yeah, I bet that thing had some super credits in it, you know? I really do.
The operation is failed. Let us not ruminate, but instead redouble our efforts.
Redouble our efforts.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
I just want a new war
Orbital
bomb.
thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Hellpod launch initiated.
I found something.
Did I spawn or something? I did.
Deploying support weapon. Sending down equipment package.
Oh my god, I nearly killed myself. That'd have been funny. Oh, 2 super credits already? Go on, gimme, gimme. Ah. Ouch. Oh, what's that?
Objective located.
Oh, radar station already. We'll go get that. I wonder if anyone actually does this manually. The shift changes and stuff. The gear changes. Because I get like,
Found
it'd be a
something.
bit fun to do it manual. But in a game like this, automatic's got to be better because then you don't worry about it. You're just doing it, right? I wonder if I'm missing something.
Deploying sentry.
100 meters.
Mission map updated. Democracy
Ouch.
delivered.
Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. Let's head up
Tagging
here.
map.
And we can kind of do like a loop around it all. Oh god. Oh! That was so cool. Just a medal. Cool. Let's head this way. I think the radar station is the best thing that can spawn, in my opinion. Knowing where all the loot is so much valuable than like a sieve artillery or an anti-air. Just because like everyone wants to know where the loot is immediately, so you don't have to go running around. You can just do the main objective. Oh, go on, give us 100. Damn. Take the 10 though, because that's 30 so far. Am I wrong side again? They need to have a change seats button, honestly. Oh, ouch. Oh, it cleared itself immediately. I reckon there's some super credits in here. Hell yeah. Go on, 100. Ah, 40. Cool, cool, cool. Nearly there. What? Like, what just happened then? Jesus. Oh yeah, go on. 50. That should be everything, I reckon. But we'll check out these last ones anyway. Oh god. Wasn't actually looking while I was driving then. Have I opened that? I did just open that, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a brief pause. That's probably what the thing's for. If you shift, you won't have that brief pause when you're changing gears. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Ouch. I'll just check out the bottom right. I'm pretty sure I've not done those because there's a golden beam over there. Oh no. Oh, come on. What a weird way for it to get stuck as well. Oh. Democracy. Vault, can't open that. Just go check out what's over here. Don't think it'll be anything good because there's no golden beam. But it could be like a supply crate or something like that. Could be eating my words here. Oh, it is. The words have been eaten. Ah, super creds as well. Well done. Got 60 from that. Didn't know you could get 60. How many have we got now? 500. Let's go. Halfway.
The
I think
operation
this is a
failed.
bad one. No, that's a good one.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Hellpod launch initiated.
Ooh, booster pack on TCG. Hold on, let me just open this. If you don't play that Pokemon trading card game, honestly, you need to try it out. Even if you're not a Pokemon fan. It's just good fun.
There's something here.
Deploying support weapon. Sending down equipment package.
Oh, I nailed it that time. No radar station? Is that one?
Never mind.
No, I don't think so. Really? You're gonna spawn it in? I think it's taking damage from that, you know? I don't know if it was taking damage or it was just getting mucky, but I would have been annoyed if it would have blown up then.
Found something.
Come on. Just opening my pack. Oh, I'm looking for a Celebi here. Oh, super credits, 10. Cool. Come on, Celebi. Nothing good. I've got a full art Celebi and I just need a regular one, and then I've got all of my Celebi deck has been built then. And then I can open some Pikachu packs because I need to make a Pikachu deck and a Starmie deck. And then once those are done, I can open Charizard ones again. Because I don't have Moltres, but I do have 2 Charizard EXs, which I use with Rapidash, and that's pretty good. Ow, that happened again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Is this a lootable place? Yeah, it is. Oh god. Yeah, I thought I did it just to check something. Just put this on here.
Deploying sentry.
Nothing good.
Found something.
Cool. I'm getting a couple calls from my family, which usually means that they're going to be pulling up, so I reckon this might be the last one I have to do, because I might have to go and be social for a bit. Annoyingly. Oh, ow, ow. That worked.
Found something.
Yeah, they just text me. Yeah, this is going to be my last one. Wanted it to be a bit long, to be honest. Thought I had a bit more time. But, you know, life is always like that. Ouch, ouch. Did I go and loot the HG placement? I don't think I did I? Let's loot over here first, then I'll head back.
Found something.
There's a wheel popped now. Oh, come on. Why would I want to get in the back seat? Actually, can you shoot while in the back? You can. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
something here.
Oh, there goes the car. God, how many anti-material rifles I had? Don't seem to see anything. Could be over that way. Let's go this way anyway. Oh, meteor. Yeah. God damn it.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Ready to liberate.
If you didn't know, when the meters are coming down, it's that pink light that you need to look for. And then because I'm an idiot.
There's something here.
Sending down equipment package.
Dropping a pin.
Just put that there. Looks like one of my mates just joined as well. Yeah, I have looted this. Okay, let's head. Which way should we head? Dropping in. It'll probably just come over this way.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Why is he not? Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Super creds. Give me those 100. Damn.
Requesting sentry. That's called democracy.
Oh my god, I think one of my bullets just skimmed past me then. That wasn't great. That was weird.
To the sky. Bug hot spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Terminate outpost purged.
Anything over here? No, it doesn't look like it.
Outpost cleared.
Just check over here quickly. Cool. Right. Well. Thank you guys for watching the VOD. If you watched the VOD, obviously I was tuned in, but if anyone was here, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's been fun. I'll probably stream again sometime in the week. Maybe Tuesday, I'm thinking. Maybe not though. Hopefully before Christmas, but if not, have a nice Christmas, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Bye now.